scrolling through Google Chrome on your phone, you'll notice that there are a lot of websites, articles and news, and there are also relevant topics. So for our website, how can we also feature on Google News? Subscribe to this channel and like this video to stay tuned. So this brings us to Publisher Center, which is by Google. So here in Publisher Center, you'll notice that I've already created 2 publications, and you can create publications to publish your websites in Google News and Google Discover. So of the 2 that I've already published here, one is already live in Google News under FoodyFans, and then another one is iProperty Fund at iPropertyGuruFund.com, which is not yet published on Google News, which we will do in today's tutorial. So how do we create a publication for our website? So on the left here, you click Add Publication, add in your publication name, your website name, and then the location which you are from, and then click Add Publication. So I'm not going to go through this since I've already added a publication. So we'll go ahead to iProperty Fund publication here. And as you see here, there's a publication settings, and then here saying that you're not yet started adding this publication to Google News, and there are more options below here. So in the publication settings, you can change the publication name, the language of your publication, and the location that your publication headquarters is in. So for me here, I'm from Malaysia. And then the primary website of the publication. So my primary website here is iPropertyGuruFund.com. And then you can add in additional websites here. So you have iProperty Guru Fund and my other website, iProperty Fund. And then you can add in your contacts here for your publications. And then you can change the visual style. You can add in your square logo and rectangular logo for your publication. And then you can also change the fonts. So I'm going to add in my square logo here to take note of the file format and dimensions. And then once you are done, click Save. And the publication is saved. So go back. And then you can change more options like the content labels here. So the content label here to help
Google classify your content and label to certain areas on your entire site. Labels include opinion, user-generated, satire, press release, and blog.
So for this website, I'm going to add the label as blog, update it, and then the area content, I'm going to add in my website here, and then put it as blog, and then click add, and then now we go back to the publications. Okay, so the Google News here, we can change the category and the sections, and here's a preview of how our site will look like in Google News and Google Discover. So the category, we're going to change it by going to edit. So Google will need some basic information about our site. So okay, what's the description of the publication? So I'm going to put the description here, and then you can put the publication category. So for this site is under property, and then what's the distribution? So it's mostly here in Malaysia, so we search for Malaysia, and then allow all properties, and then click next, and then you can add the sections for your publications. So we're going to click new sections, so you can add in as a feed, web location, video, or personalized feed. So I'm going to add in the feed here. So here we're going to call it Petaling Jaya Properties. Okay, so to add in the RSS feed or Atom feed, they need a URL. So we're going to go to our website here. Then I'm going to go to Petaling Jaya, add in feed, and then copy it, and then go back to your publication. You're going to paste the RSS feed, and then click add. So we're going to click next. So we're going to review the terms and conditions first. So you add in your name, contact email, title, and an organization, and then accept the terms and conditions. And then once you add in all the information, click submit, and then don't forget to save. Okay, so it takes some time for Google to add in the preview for the sections here. So we'll come back to it later in a bit.
Few moments later.
So Google has already created a preview for my Petaling Jaya properties. As you see here, some of the posts have already been added, and it will take some time for Google to review and to approve the sections that I just added. Thanks for learning and watching together. Subscribe to stay tuned for more.